Hey guys, Mongo here. I want to give a quick update on Bitcoin. So I've pulled things up on the line graph. The reason why I like the line graph is it only shows the candle body closes. It doesn't take into account wicks. So that massive wick that came down to 49,000, that's not even included in here. It's where the close was. So the reason why I like this is we're getting curvature. Not really bullish divergence yet, but you're starting to get some rounding. So also if you technically have put in a higher low from July 5th to August 4th, this was a higher low and we put in another higher low. So we're compressing. And as we know from looking at the regular chart, as long as this weekly close, you got like a double bottom starting here. And again, the same thing, if it could be the very beginning of a turnaround. So if I remove that, pull out the line tool here for you and kind of give you a general gist. You can kind of go like that. Well, not really. Kind of go like that. And then you're trying to get the general lay of the land, right? So trying to fit as much as possible. So that's probably most accurate. You could do this actually. So again, a broadening wedge, very bullish. Again, look where you came from. You're not bearish until technically you break this order structure here down at 50,000. You close below that. So you could always just put a ray down there, turn your locking tool on, and you can do that. So we're a bullish market structure. We've always been a bullish market structure. Yes, we have a bearish micro downtrend, but this is an accumulation phase before you have a big push higher. So what would this be? So if you want to be realistic, I like to pull from the breakout point, right? So this breakout point back here, what was this, May? No, January. To now, we'll go to there. That could be the bull flag. You do that bull flag breakout. What do we have here? Kind of somewhat perfect with it. Something like that. Let's say we break out in October. It gives you $117,000 Bitcoin as a target. There you go. And then if you're doing the ultra conservative method, you take the width here of the broadening wedge to this bottom end here, and then bring that up to the top. Gonna give you more of a short-term breakout target, and that is going to be 83. So based on how you draw this, I've seen anywhere between $93 to $100,000. As I showed you before, the 1618 comes in at about 101. Somewhere in that neck of the woods, and then the 2618's up here at 155. I think realistically, since things overperform, but also not to full expectation, you're probably like 135 is a realistic expectation. Anything over $100,000, I'm taking profit, just FYI. So that's where we are on the 3-day. Let's run down to, let's actually give you the weekly before I walk away. Yeah, the weekly has a bounce here, so looks like we're trying to turn. Daily. Daily's just trying to hold the midline. But if you technically include, this is the high, this is the low point. We're still below the value area low. So we want to get a daily close back above 60,000. Basically round up, say 300, and also it gets back above these moving averages here as well. Then you can start attacking the high of the range at least. Now let's get more on the micro, 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour you have a bull div playing out like crazy, even on the regular candlestick bodies. You've got decreasing price action. You've got increasing momentum waves. Going up that direction. Money flow has jumped. That's expected, but RSIs are up. VWAP is up. It is starting to curve back down on the 4 hour, which means you could get one more flush lower. I'll also pull up this chart in another second where I have an inverse head and shoulders playing out. And you can even see that kind of forming here. You had the left shoulder of the head, the right shoulder breakout. We had a retest. I'll show you here on a regular chart. And if I zoom in for you, pattern recognition is really helpful in trading as well. So on a smaller scale here, it's just a reversal pattern. Nothing's guaranteed. You have to wait till it confirms to break out, but it's pretty close to doing so, in my opinion. You had the shoulder, the head, right? And then you had another shoulder. That has a breakout target of, we'll call this, we're sitting on the neckline right now. I'm not using the wick. I'll go to the regular body, be more conservative. And then we'll pull up to the neckline and then give you a ray there. And that comes in at 60,000. Basically 200, 150, 200. So this is kind of the next line on the sand I'm looking at in terms of getting to, but it's also really close to breaking back above that value area low I talked about, which we did here for a little bit. We fell back below it. We really need to get back above. I'm going to put a ray on it. I guess it's the top of that wick. So yeah, let's put a wick or a ray here, kind of at this order block. Okay, that's not a very good one. Let's go up a little higher. Pull it back here. Yeah, we'll call it that guy. Get back above this order block here on the hourly. We're in business. Bullishly. Could come back down more, but I'm curious to see what Asia does. This has got a trigger. The momentum wave is slowing. Money flow is kind of slowing on the hourly, so maybe this comes back down a little more. I had a scalp long. I just closed. Nothing crazy. It was like a 60% profit. But yeah, waiting to see what Asia does tonight when they open. It's about 60 minutes from now since I'm talking. You're in a bull flag. So we had a breakout from here basically and a back test. This is what I had drawn up earlier. And that alone had a breakout target of 60,100. So the same target up here. It's this target. So we'll have to wait and see. Money flow on the lower time frame looks good. I did close my position I had just because it was a smaller position, and I wanted, if I'm making a bigger move later tonight, if I make a decision, I want to have more money in it. Let's move into the order blocks here. You can see what's happening. Turn on some more stuff. Let's see on the 1 minute. You still got that order block above you with 400 Bitcoin sitting in it. So when I saw this rejection earlier, I closed my scalp long from down here. Didn't get the top. When you got this push down is when I closed it. So then you broke market structure internally, and then we continue to cascade down. I did not get in here. That still wasn't even a bullish divergence. That's just whales pushing off of the, this is the 200 SMMA. So it's simple moving average. Like to see this break more internally again, get back above 58,000, let's call it 200. That's going to be internal break and structure bullishly. Back test again. I'd look to get in the back test. If that holds, then look to attack this again. So that is the short-term game plan for me. All right, guys, nothing I say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me, head over to Crypto Blackwall on Twitter and the Blackguard Discord. And if you're having trouble with trading, not knowing what to use for charts, you need some more one-on-one assistance, head over to my Patreon account. It's in the link below. It's in the chat. And I will be helping people one-on-one there. I have reduced it down to just 200 people. So it's going to be a small group. I already have one person in there. Look forward to helping you. Thanks.